Hi there, I'm Teresa Merriman from Mind's Eye Journals, and thank you so much for participating in the online silent auction. The Crested Butte Arts Festival is one of my favorite shows ever of all time, and actually, I used to live in Crested Butte, and that is where I started my craft with bookbinding. The journal that I have submitted for this auction is this one. This is called Magic in the Air. This is a very thick journal with an X binding, and this is etched nickel on the cover here. This process is really fun. This is my metal shop behind me here. What I do is I draw on the metal with a Sharpie, and the Sharpie ink is resistant to the acid etchant. So when I draw everything out, I put this metal in that little tank right there and for an hour, and the acid eats away at the parts of the metal that is not protected by the Sharpie. So when you rub your hand over this, you can actually feel the raised areas and the lowered areas from when the metal was thinned out from the acid. I then take a jeweler's saw and I saw out this shape, and I take wire and bend it and drill little tiny holes on the ends of it and cold connection rivet them in. So up close you can see these little tiny rivets that are holding these brass arches over the cutout that I had done. The binding is an inventive binding technique. I don't know if I made it up or not, but I call it the X binding. It's very time consuming, but it's very attractive and a very strong binding as well. This is never coming apart. On the inside, what I've decided to do is alternate between handmade paper and watercolor paper. So the handmade paper looks like this. This is a natural rag paper. It's made out of cotton, and it's dyed so it's a real earthy, like brown tone here. And the watercolor paper is thicker, stiffer, and more versatile, and it looks like this. It's plain white like this. And you can paint on this paper, you can mount photographs on this paper, you can use markers. On the handmade paper, you can also use markers. I just wouldn't recommend painting on it because it's not really meant for wet media. So as you turn through the book, you go in between handmade paper and watercolor paper, and it just alternates all the way throughout. This journal is a beautiful book. I'm very, very proud of it. I created it in October last year, 2019, and I have taken it to several different arts festivals nationwide, and it has won, this very piece has won probably like 5 awards or something like that. The last one that I won was at the Coconut Grove Arts Festival in Miami just this past February. I got second place in my category with this piece. So I'm very proud of it, and I can't wait for it to find its forever home. And I'm super glad to be submitting this for the silent auction for the Crested Butte Arts Festival. Again, my name is Teresa Merriman from Mind's Eye Journals. Thank you so much for participating in this event, and I hope this journal goes to you. Bye-bye.